Hello, I'm William McDonough, and I'm here to talk about Zachariasa Consulting, and especially Kurt Zachariasa, who has become a very close friend. Kurt and I started working together many years ago. He hired me to work on architecture projects in the Netherlands near Schiphol, and most recently we've done a project called Park 2020. I prepared the master plans, the global strategy for it, on a cradle-to-cradle inspired basis. The idea that places make the world better instead of simply less bad. So our master plan, which won a major award in the United States for landscape planning and master planning, was truly inspired by Kurt's vision as a developer, a vision of the future that was positive and generative instead of negative and potentially degenerative. He adopted cradle-to-cradle thinking instantly, and we've applied it to all the work we've done since then. I've designed over a dozen buildings with him, and we've built them together. And we've also taken the cradle-to-cradle philosophy and our work with cradle-to-cradle certified products, which is being done through an institute that I created with Dr. Michael Braungart in San Francisco and now the Netherlands, to look at products and systems that are assessed down to the parts per million, that are looking at reverse logistics. In other words, how do these materials be used again over time, that use renewable energy, that have clean water and social fairness. Kurt has taken this up with gusto and has encouraged companies to make the products that he needs to make his buildings this way. Kurt is an authentic visionary. He reflects also, though, that famous statement that vision without execution is hallucination. And in Kurt's case, we execute projects. This is really important. Kurt understands the deep financial implications of design. He understands where to find value. When we work with clients for our buildings, for example, we look carefully at their programs and propose to them perhaps they need a little less space with a little more effectiveness in the design. So we do efficiency to make things very statistically and in terms of metrics, the optimized. But we also look at them in terms of their qualification, the quality of the workplace. I do strategic planning for companies around the world, and I can tell you, Kurt's approach offers immense value to his clients because for less square meters, he can provide more value, and companies like it. It's very effective for them, and the fact that he's building new buildings in a market where new buildings are rare these days is a signal, not only of his intention, but his ability to perform. I trust Kurt in our work because he's a genuine, wise person with great enthusiasm and great energy. He brings this quality and this notion of a goal that goes beyond basic daily commercial purpose. To recognize, as I like to say, commerce is the engine of change, and the only constant in modern business is high-speed change. And Kurt accepts that idea. He is not stuck in some past or present. He is ready to integrate the future into the present tense. That's one thing. The other is that he shares a goal that Dr. Braungart and I have, which is how do we love all the children of all species for all time? Not just our own children, but all the children of the world. So make a place that is delightful for future generations. And we share the same goal, a delightfully diverse, safe, healthy, and just world with clean air, soil, water, and power, economically, equitably, ecologically, and elegantly enjoyed. So as Kurt's architect, the idea that I could make a place that is economically, equitably, ecologically, and elegantly enjoyed is the greatest privilege a designer can have. I encourage Kurt in his consulting business. I encourage people who wish to work with him to celebrate the opportunity.